Hi, boys and girls. Thanks so much for joining me again for reading the Bible with Mrs.B. Today's story is about the famous David and Goliath. So, when David was young, at this point he was probably a teenager, people of Israel were fighting the Philistines. A giant called Goliath stood up from the Philistine army one day and said, "I will fight any man who dares to come against me." But no one dared because he was so strong that they were all terrified. And these are really strong men who fought a lot of military battles. As David was bringing food to his brothers on the battle, he heard all this and he was deeply disturbed, but in a good way. Something stirred in him. And what that is the Holy Spirit stirred in him and gave him boldness. And he said, "I will fight Goliath and God will help me." But his brothers scorned him, and the giant laughed and said, "Come, little one, and try it, for I will feed your flesh to the birds." That did not stop David, though. King Saul, remember, King Saul is the one that David was about to replace, but not at this moment, because things take time. It's a process. "You are much too young for this, David, but if you must fight him, at least take my armor and my sword." David would not take them, however. The thing is, he had actually tried Saul's armor and it was just too big for him, so it couldn't fit. He was only a shepherd boy, unused to such things. Instead, he took his sling and 5 smooth stones from the river. While the giant was still laughing at him, he quickly ran forward, sending a stone straight at Goliath's head. So he just used one stone, and that killed Goliath. The stone hit Goliath, and he fell face down onto the ground in all his heavy armor. Then David took the giant's own sword and cut off his head. At this, the Israelites sent up a great cheer for David, and all the Philistines ran away. Do you see, boys and girls, that spending time with the Lord gives you boldness? It gives you courage to stand against bullies like Goliath. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.